Hi, I'm Dr. Wall, and it's an exciting time in the alignment teaching program because we've reached the end of a cycle. Might be the end of your first 9 weeks, second 9 weeks, you're halfway done. Third 9 weeks, this is the tough one. And then the fourth 9 weeks, looking in the summer, finishing the whole cycle. But every time we come to the end of the cycle, we're going to reflect on it in our journal. We're going to write about our thoughts. And this is a great thing to come back to because every 9 weeks, we close a circle and we start a new one. And at the end of every year, we're going to close that year and get ready to start a new one. So, in this kind of closing and beginning space, you're going to be reflecting on what worked, what didn't, what do you want to keep, what do you want to change, what was unexpected, what happened differently than you thought it would, what happened the same old way every single time, and you really don't want that anymore. Figure that piece out. And once you do, then you'll start to see ways to change it. Try not to make this week too much about goal setting, though. It's really just that reflective practice of what just happened. And then how do you feel about it? Get all of those thoughts out. Then you'll have room and space to really get into what we want to change next time. But if you don't fully examine where you've been, you're not going to get to where you're going. If you don't get those things analyzed and looked at, they're not going to be in alignment and then they're not going to meet. So spend some time just looking back, seeing where it was, seeing what went on. How do you feel about all of those things? There's going to be some positive, some negative, and some neutral. Write them all down. And then as you move forward, you'll be able to get more into alignment and truly reach your goals. So this one is really delving into those experiences. And you can focus on any area. It might be that self-care piece. It might be that work-life balance piece that maybe you're still struggling with, or maybe you did something great that really made a difference. If you've had something positive that made a good change, celebrate it, reflect on it. Don't ignore it because we want it to continue. And if there's something you're not liking, maybe part of that student engagement piece or maybe part of the data piece didn't quite settle in where you wanted it to be, well, acknowledge that. We cannot change anything until we acknowledge the reality of what it is. So put all those pieces into your journaling. While you're doing that, you could do it in any journal at all. Our alignment teaching journal, if you have one, it's got these topics repeat every 9 weeks, so you can keep going deeper and deeper. And if you're doing it in your own journal, I'm going to encourage you to every 9 weeks start over again, go through the cycle so you can see that change. And if you're just thinking about it on your own, put something here in the comments. Let's see where we're all at. And this is the closing of one circle. The next one's about to open. Might be your next 9 weeks, or it might be that next school year. But let it all wrap up. Get everything organized and handled and acknowledged and looked at, and then you'll be ready to move into that next piece. If you have questions or comments, I would love to hear them. I'm Dr. Wall, and I hope that you're enjoying the alignment teaching program. And I hope that getting more in alignment, thinking about these things, is really going to improve your experience in your teaching career. And I'd love to hear about that. See you soon.